Here's the history on our values. In the summer of 2004, it became really clear to us that we were going to survive as an organization. And so that summer, we created our values. And what we did is we took over one of our conference rooms, and on one side of the wall, we covered it with flip chart paper. And the question was, what did we do that got us to this place of success? What really mattered and what was critical about the organization? On the other side of the wall, we said, and then based on that, what do we want to have matter here going forward?
So when I interviewed at Communispace 3 years ago, there was the big poster that had all the values on it, and I remember thinking if this is true and everyone kind of follows this is a great thing.
The Communispace value that is the most apparent to me as a relatively new employee is dedication.
There's so many values. There's too many values to really limit it. I would say definitely cleanliness is one that What?
Integrity is something that flows all over this company, from the people that are posting surveys to the people that are drafting reports. I see it everywhere, I appreciate it, and I've actually come to expect it.
Communispace's value of adventure can be embodied in many ways, perhaps by growing a beard or perhaps by singing in front of your colleagues.
I think the most important one for me is integrity. Can you imagine why?
Okay, so charisma. Really, the people in this organization.
There's so many individuals who display excellence on a daily basis, but there's also many teams around the company who also display excellence, like the marketing team, or the production team, or the design team.
Communispace values are great because they give the company focus and help us to get the best possible people.
Every year the company recognizes one person who embodies all of those values. And of course, last year, it was me.
Fashion sense?
The quality of the work that we do and the output of the work is incredible, considering how social we are as a group and how well everyone treats each other, and they treat each other with a great deal of respect.
I think of all of our values, adventure is my favorite. What I enjoy most is being able to candidly say to a client, we've never done that before, but if you're up for it, we're up for it, let's try it, let's experiment and learn together.
To come and work at a company that puts excellence amongst so many of its important values really meant something to me. Every day we come in here and we pride ourselves on trying to do a better job than we did the day previously.
When I think of ownership, I think of us as almost like bordering on being geeks. So this is a swirl of environmental stuff that really catches your eye, and you want to feed it to the community because you know it's going to get members jazzed.
As a company, we encourage people to bring about as much energy as they can to their jobs. A lot of companies, you go in and the place is quiet and dead and everyone's kind of slumping around. Here at Communispace, we're walking around charged up, we're psyched about what we're doing, everybody's enthusiastic about their work.
Okay, for real this time, excellence. I'm constantly blown away by the caliber of people that we have working here and the high standards that they consistently hold themselves to. It's a wonderful experience.
Hey Larry, what Communispace value means the most to you?
Definitely client dedication, but instead of me telling you about it, why don't I show you? Meet client and dedication, baby! Yeah! Client dedication!
And then at the end of the summer of 2004, we synthesized everything. We had a little team that did it, and we pulled everything together and created the values. And everybody signed that, and the original that everybody signed is actually in our interview room at Communispace. And it's great because a lot of the people who signed it are still in the company.